NASA's Active Response Gravity Offload System, or ARGOS for short, is a robotic system that has been developed at the NASA Johnson Space Center to train astronauts and perform human testing in a reduced gravity environment. The system actively offloads a portion of a person's body weight while tracking the person's motions in both the vertical and horizontal directions. And what it is a robotic technology project that simulates any reduced gravity environment, whether that's Mars, the moon, or even an asteroid, or microgravity like the space station.
Right now, they are putting in moon gravity. That, of course, or not. And why I mention this, because I think this is probably the the worst day, not the worst error of all for NASA astronaut, but I think it was the worst day for NASA astronaut in the ISS. And let me go here. This is the official video. It used to have the it's another force taking care of that, but let's just leave like that. Then the guy is start, and at least for me it's a little strange, you know. Let me just move it back.
With not only Mike,
he's going all the time. He's trying to put something inside the sweater. You know, he's uncomfortable.
He's spent a little bit of time up there. You tweeted.
Look at that.
A photo of the Mississippi River the other day, and NASA has been sending images as well.
And now he's going to start like moving in a strange path.
What's it like?
You know,
like to
he straight the arms.
see the devastation of that flooding from space?
The devastation and the tragedy that's going on in that area of the country, is really something, and we feel a responsibility to try and document that as best we can.
Look at these guys. They are like, like giving signs behind the camera. They are really, really strange.
On eyes,
look at the guy, how he's moving. Mark Kelly, it's all the time he's not I cannot say feeling well, but look at this strange movement
in
here,
space is flying, and yesterday we opened up the hatch to the International Space Station, and I could really stretch my legs and fly from one end to the...
What happened inside the sweater? Let me just make a little room here. Look at that part. You can see like boom, like boom, boom. And the guy start moving up and down and
really stretch my legs and fly from one end to the other. We have a beautiful...
And again, it's like in the mechanic
from one end to the other.
Move inside the body.
We have a beautiful space station.
And immediately he needs to, straight the arm. And when he's going to make something, the arm stuck, and he's going to pull back
We have a
again.
beautiful space station. I also...
and he start talking with his friend, trying to communicate like something's wrong.
Really like looking at...
Like, man, I'm stuck here.
Our beautiful...
He started looking down.
Full planet.
He's trying to, understand what's going on.
It's the most beautiful...
And the guy immediately put his left arm in the
beautiful
back.
Planet in the whole solar system.
And trying to, move it down the whole astronaut.
All right. We had promised to see Greg Chamatoff and Greg.
And if you continue looking at these clowns, you immediately going to notice that everything is a little strange, and it's going to get worse when they invite at least this type of mechanism that we saw earlier with the
from Innocent Nightmares.
In a few minutes, but here's when the guy asked for a somersault to finish, the interview.
All right, that's about all the time we have. I got to implore upon you, group somersault. Can you do one for me?
Group somersault. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. I think.
And I like to analyze this as a choreography because, first of all, when the host asks for a somersault, immediately this guy in the back is going to trying to escape away, like okay, we need to make some room here.
Yeah, no problem. I
So he
think we can do that, right? Right.
he moves with the arm inside, not because he's just a Freemason, but also because they have this cable around, so you need to put the arm inside to don't be all a mess with all the cables surrounding it. And he's going to move up, disappear from the camera, and then the other guys is going to start making all these, I don't know how to say in English, but the problem
That's
here is that
certainly not as
they start to mess one of each other. They're going to start, all the wires start
graceful as it
getting
could have
crazy.
been. That's why we usually
Look at those guys here. The first one that supposedly
hesitate to
go up
do those.
is going to start coming into the camera, still with the arm inside
but
Well,
it's
of the body.
certainly fun to do.
I gotta say,
And here is where they are going to try to release, trying to unwire and spin. I don't know how to say in
hey,
English.
at least you're
You know,
having some fun up there.
they're going to try,
You're not going to the Olympics with that.
start turning, because they maybe has a lot of
Keep the
all the wires,
day jobs, guys, or night jobs on this.
I think it's 2 times or 3 turns, completely turns. Let me just here.
Olympics
1
with that. Keep the day jobs,
2
guys, or night jobs on.
accommodation inside. I don't know. He starts stretching the t-shirt, and the problem is that Mark Kelly is stuck, and he cannot turn. So for me here comes the most important part, because the red t-shirt
With
guy,
that. Keep the day jobs, guys,
he is
or night jobs
he's looking the problem of Mark Kelly.
on this mission.
So he's going to give a sign behind the camera, and he's going to move the hand, saying I see the problem here. And now immediately he's going to press a button right here on the wall. And because Mark Kelly has the microphone open, you are going to hear the sound of the motor that it's up, of course, in the ceiling. You cannot see with the camera. And here is where, for me at least, comes these impossibilities, because how many chance is going to be when someone press the button, you hear some mechanical motors moving, and then you're gonna have a mechanical movement of the sweater. And here you can take a look, the hand. Now he's going to press, and look this part of the cloth. There you have it. And again. And again. And not just that, but also, if you take a look before here, let me just move it like that. Look how the wire removal in terms of the digital technique is failing. Can you see? Remember, guys, this is a live stream in an official channel. The same thing happened, and you can see here. This is not something that I'm edit myself.